Hello everyone, this is Ali from 241 Coding, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to add a hover animation to your text. So by this I mean, if you have a link and you hover over that link, it'll have an animation that you see starts from the middle and it'll come out. And then as soon as we hover out of it, it'll go back in. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so inside our HTML, the only thing we have to do is create our link. So go ahead and create a link, and we'll just put hashtag in here. We'll give it a class of anchor tag. So the reason I'm giving it a class is if we add multiple links, it'll prevent it from a lot of bugs with everything underlining and a lot of visual problems with it. So we'll just set the text to hover me. Hover me, and then we can link it to our CSS. So link CSS, and then we can actually go into our CSS and start customizing. So we'll do dot anchor tag. We'll position it as relative. We'll give it a color of black. And we'll also give it a text decoration of none. So if we run this, we'll see that the text decoration will remove the underline. So let me just reset the zoom. Alright, so back into our CSS. Once we've done that, we can do the before pseudo element. So dot anchor tag before. Now we can set the content, and we'll leave that blank. And we'll position it as absolute, display it as a block. We'll give it a width of 100%, and I'm going to give it a height of around 2 pixels. Then we'll set the bottom to 0, and we'll also set the left to 0. Now again, we'll do the background color. So background color, set that to black. Okay, so once we have the background color is black, we're going to transform, scale X, and set that to 0. Then we're going to do transition, transform, and set to 0.3 seconds ease. Now we can do dot anchor tag hover before, and all we have to do is transform, scale X, this time setting it at 1. Now if we go back to our document, we can see that it's not doing that. So if we go back, we can see that we've done transform. So now if we go to it, we can see that it has a hover effect. So just so you can see that better, let me zoom it in. You can see that we have a hover effect that starts, and when we let go of it or bring it out, it'll go back in. So that's all there is to it, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, as it would really help me out a ton.